Generic greetings and welcome back to Prison Architect Warden Mode. In the previous episode we got this cell block done. I believe it's all completed. I don't think there's any major problem there, although I have forgot to do the deployment, so I'm going to sort that out right now. But apart from that, we are doing alright. I do need some more dogs as well, but needs must and all that. I don't really have the cash for it. Anyway, so we'll put a person in there. Dog patrol, we're going to unassign from that side and put it here just to make it easier. But yeah, we do have dog patrols, we do have things like that. People have mentioned a couple of times now that we haven't yet utilised the armed guards that are currently in the armory, so why don't we get rid of them? Well, you're not wrong. Honestly, you're not wrong. We've had them put in there, and we do have the danger level increasing. So having armed guards increases the danger level. Why has we got no exercise? Got some critical need for exercise, and I don't know why. We do have yard spaces, do we? Yeah? Do we? Yes, that is designated as yard, I believe. One moment, I will just double check. Yes, it is. So they should be able to do that. We haven't got yard time, but we'll sort that out in a bit. Anyway, yeah. So the people are saying that we do have, in terms of staff here, we have got a couple of armed guards. So do we keep them or do we not? I am, yes, of the opinion that maybe getting rid of them might be a useful thing. For a start, it really does increase our cash flow, and we don't have the negative of there being a armed guard in the prison. Normally that would be offset by them patrolling and applying a suppression effect, so it wouldn't matter anyway. However, because we've just got them sat there, they're just burning money and they're giving us a negative effect. We will be having them later on when we get the death row and other things on the left hand side when we expand, but I should have really fired them I should have fired them a while ago. Anyway, I digress. We're going to go over to our, where is it, regime. We're going to have, right, we're going to do this. Free time, and then policy, law and law. Sorry, law and law. Single low quantity, low variety meal for 2 days. Let's see how this one works. That might not go up yet because I've only just changed it, so it might be a full day before that goes up, but we'll see how it goes. So we're going to try and do that one. In the meantime, we can get a lot of this cell done. So, go over to quick build clone, and we will clone from... Bloody hell, that's a lot of cloning you can do, isn't it? Look at that. That's a lot of cloning. Problem is I won't be able to build the rest. So, I will build just that little section there. No, I won't. I'll build that little section there. Yes, I will. And that allows us to... let me force that open. That allows us to get some more prisoners, which I will go over to prisoners. Or intake. Fill capacity. And it'll just keep bringing them in, you see. That's fine. Right. So, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. We'll be on 46. Need 4 more, then we get cell block B done. That's fine. We are getting $1,000 per day. That's alright. I haven't yet... Hey up. Oh, what's going on here? A bit of violence, I see. Yeah. Interesting. So what was I saying? Yeah. We need more prisoners. Get that raised up. Job done. This guy, what was he doing? Brandon Double B Brummage. 3702579. Age 38. And as you can see, has changed the colour of his top to orange because that's based on our policy. Our policy for serious injury and murder is, well, the section is raised for serious injury, so he goes up from medium risk to high risk, and if you commit a murder it goes to max. So yeah, there's that. For some reason the daily cash flow has gone right down now. Don't know why. Anyway, I was saying about, well, I was going to say about I haven't yet got a personal guard. As you can see, you can increase, well, cost per day plus 500 to recruit someone, and you can you recruit anyone? Looks like it is... Yeah, it looks like it's only a guard. You can't have a K9 unit, which is a bit of a shame. So anyway, we're going to finish this off. This should still be designated as wall and such. I just think Or has it cancelled? That's the question. It might have cancelled itself. No, it's the cracking on with it. That's fine. Utilities don't get cloned, I believe, so I am going to have to put that in manually, which isn't a big problem, although it is a little bit of a problem when you don't have the cash. But we'll go down to there. Not going to do a shakedown. We did one the other day, so that's fine. Just need to double check up top here on the deployment with the dogs, and dog patrol is assigned there, or at least it should be. Yes, we have got a dog patrol assigned, so we will see things that go back and forward, so that's okay. It's just we have to worry about the other stuff as well. Just going to double check the grid once more, because we have put some more metal detectors in. It looks like that's all functioning fine. Overall, what we've accomplished so far I think is quite good. I was very worried when we started this thing that the prison would be all over the place. It would be a bit higgledy-piggledy, and there'd be loads of mistakes. And there has been some, mistakes in it, as with all builds and such. But because I hadn't played it in quite some time, and obviously a new mode as well, I was very concerned that it was going to be all over the place. But so far, it's not doing too bad. So I'm just going to double-check. People got free time here. You can see we're now going up the inmate nutritional research, and that is really going to start increasing that other things. There's that Brandon guy, as you can see. Manslaughter, 22 years there. Volatile as well. That's why he kicked off. So if he wants to try some, yeah. See if he wants to have a go. No, he doesn't. It's just what I thought. Anyway, it looks like Holt's coming in and just taking a book. So there is people coming in and doing that. That's quite good. Roberts is just coming down the bottom there. Oh, that's okay. Is he just going to pick a book from the library? Yes, he is. Good. So, literacy programs are on the go, which is fantastic. Looks like we found something on the right there. Obviously, we still have a problem with the stuff getting flung in through the wall. What I may end up doing when we expand to the left is having it so we have an extra wall around the outside, and then maybe have an extra wall on the... That was tight, wasn't it? 1 generic units of currency remaining. Whew, that was a close one. And 0 guards available. Why? 10 patrolling, 10 doing jobs, 3 resting, 3 stationed. Interesting. What was I saying? Yeah. So when we expand on the left here, what I might do is have the wall up the top and bottom extra thick so stuff can't be flung in. Now that won't do anything, because it means that those prisoners can just walk in here and get stuff flung over anywhere. So what we'd have to do is make it so they are, whatever prisoners are in the left, stay in the left bit. So that's sectioned off. So they'll come through and they never come back through this side. But that means more kitchen, more canteen, all of that sort of thing. So, I'll have to check that. We've just had 10 prisoners pass the foundation education course, something that I can't remember ever seeing. I think we have done that. It's just the general education course that we haven't got. But speaking of that, we'll go over to programs and we will run some general education qualifications, and we'll start that. The game has all rooms booked. Is it general education? Reschedule all? No, we can't. That's an interesting one. Why can't we do that? That is because of that. Right, now we'll reschedule. There we go. Now we can run it. That's fine. That's fine. So 17 grand, enough to easily finish this off. Easily. So quick build, clone, get that done. Bosh. So standard utility layout. I'll say it before and I'll say it again. Beans. I've definitely said that word before. It has no bearing to what we're doing here, but you don't want dead air, do you? There we go. So there's utilities put in. We should have the flooring put in as well because we have cloned it. So the only thing to do is to just wire up the CCTV monitors, which I will do now for you. Connections, we'll probably use the bottom one because it does have a spare. And then it means that we're not overloading the one. Obviously, this prison is very heavily CCTV'd up, and the reason for that is because it gives me, as the warden, line of sight. It's not ideal, but no, nothing ever is. So, we also have not got any informants because we haven't got solitary, which is something I do need to do. Let's go over to our intelligence and informants, though. Sorry. We're not going to get anything there? No, we're not. Nothing's arranged. See, from this view... Oh, no, there it is. That's what I was looking for. Again, very, very, very difficult. Hang on, is that a... Is that... the teacher? It is the teacher. That goes around the outside. Okay. There's a very, very simple way of doing this, then. We could set that to access only. Don't know if that's the call, because it means guards won't be able to use that either. I'll keep an eye on that one. Anyway, yes, as you can see from here, we've got a phone arranged to be flung in. With normal view, I'd be able to zoom right out. At the moment, I can't. Well, because I'm warden mode. But yeah. Having that as access only around the outside, I don't know if that's the... I don't know if that's the way to do it or not. That's extremely tough and an instigator. But they are fairly happy. Although, if we go to needs, I reckon one of them is going to be about here in the red. No! I was thinking that the food need would be creeping right up, and it is not. I mean, it is on medium need, so by the time tomorrow comes, yeah, it's going to be... Yeah, it's going to be quite red. And we'll have to be careful about that. But... for the time being, it's not too bad. So people have been brought into here. We do have another grant that we can get. So we've got tool cleanup, which will go for that. Remove the supply of stolen weapons, and we'll do a shakedown. Even though we are, as you can see, still building, I think it's worth it. We need to crack on and get that done, and that'll be nice amount of money there. Then we'll build this cell block up north. So nutritional research 70%. Tomorrow, that should be sorted. We do need to get another deployment in here. So it's down, across. I think, no. No, that is correct. That is correct. Do they actually connect up? No, they don't. They should connect up, though, like that. So they can walk around it. One there. Dog patrol, one there. I believe we've just done tool cleanup. We did. Yep, we're going to go for cell block C then. 46 grand. Nice, nice. Okay, because of that then, bureaucracy, land expansion. Guard tower taser rollout. Small cells. I do want both, but not at the moment. We don't need tax relief because we're not manufacturing anything. Right. So, that should be... that cell done. Foundation building brick. Let's get this one started. By the time this is done, we should have a nice amount of money coming in. We will, however, have to spend a bit of money now and get probably 6 more guards. And actually, 2 more cooks, and I'll finish off the kitchen because it's currently, well, it ain't finished. So, stove, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Hopefully that doesn't explode the grid. With a little space, we'll put a wheelie bin there. So people ask what do the wheelie bins do? Well, they just store rubbish, but what it means in a game point of view, which I assume what people were asking for anyway. I guess people know what a wheelie bin is in real life and what it does, but it's a bin with wheels. And you can put anything with it. You can put, you can go in it yourself if you want to, but generally they're for putting rubbish in, and you can wheel it out. But in the game, if something is searched and found, they will normally be flung on the floor, but it can be picked up, I think, or it just stays there until it goes. Wheelie bin, trash gets taken there, so it just tidies it up a bit. Speaking of tidy, we do have a bit of a problem with that. As you can see, there's a bit of a filmy grease all over the floor, and that's because we, I believe, only have 2 janitors. We have 2 janitors only, and we don't have a cleaning cupboard, which is something that I would love to get, but I just can't. There's that guy again having more stuff on him. So almost about to complete this inmate nutritional research, and quite honestly, it's been completely uneventful. There's the grant done. We've only got manufacturing facility to do. Might as well take it. Gives us a lot of money. And we'll go back to our old regime, which is lock up in the centre, like that. And then eat and eat. And then we take that down to medium. To be quite honest with you, I'm sort of tempted to keep it with the 1, because if we look at the needs, they're being fulfilled. I mean, there's no big problem there. Yeah, it might be worth just keeping it. In the centre here, we haven't got probably enough fridges, so I'm gonna go ahead and get. I don't think we need another row of 5, and quite honestly, it's so expensive that I don't think I'm gonna do it anyway. But we'll just put those in and we'll see if they're used. You can see that they're all getting. All of these stoves are getting utilised now. So that's fine. And they're actually serving now because we've changed the regime. But not... We changed the regime, but because it's only just been changed, they were still cooking in the meantime. So, yeah, that's fine. Right, okay, so I think we'll knock it on the head for now. Overall, it's been extremely uneventful. I mean, things have happened, but no bad stuff, which is always good, I think. But overall, we're doing very well. We have got filter capacity on. Prisoners are 54 in total. If we look over to the bureaucracy, we have now unlocked land expansion, which is very good indeed. Not seeing anyone go around the outside yet, but what I'm trying to do is follow guards. So there's the chief going outside and down. Ah, that's what I thought was happening. Look, see that there? Yeah, that's why. So, I'm going to pause it a sec. I changed that last episode, and I assumed that might happen, and it did. So, because this was changed to access only, what's happening? Well, I did that to stop the prisoners going through, but I thought it wouldn't work anyway, because with the guards, well, they could probably go through anyway. What access only means is that you only go in that area if you need to. As in, if you set the kitchen to access only, it means that people will avoid the kitchen unless they have to actually go into that room. So if there's another way to, say, go to here, instead of going through the kitchen in that way, they'll actually go all the way around and then this way. But having that as access only, it means that the cooks were having to go, well, yeah, through, having to go through this main section here, and that just wasn't how it, no, just wasn't working. Also, I have a feeling that having this as access only is going to cause a problem, because there'll be a lot of people wandering about the other way. Yeah, look, they're all going through the centre. I mean, to be fair, those would, but not too sure whether this is access only, whether that's a good thing or not. I'm going to turn it off for now, but I mean, it's a little bit frustrating that the way the walk is by that way. What I could do, just as a test, and I'm still really getting used to the way this functions, but we can do that. So when you come in, you follow that, and you go all the way around that way. That might fix the problem. That's the preferred route for people, that way there. So it means that when... Oh, look, that guy followed that way. Could have been a coincidence, though. It's mainly when we're going to see, like, the teacher, because we know the teacher always preferred to go in here, down this way. And to be fair, this is the most efficient route for them, because they can go all the way to the left, and then up and in here. And it's actually quite a safe way of doing it, to be honest with you. Anyway, knocking it on the head. Not too bad so far. Doing very well, in fact. We are getting over 1,500 generic units of currency per day. We have a total of 53 prisoners. Once we get this in, we'll be close to the 70, I believe. And we can now start thinking about expansion. What's our grading? It is not graded, even though that prisoner is being released. We might get a grade as soon as Christopher Crease goes out, so we'll see what happens there. Either way, let's see what happens next episode. Expansion and finishing this cell off. Hope you have enjoyed the video as always. Thank you very much for watching. Take care and generic partings.